Hi everybody, it's Brittany with Free Lady. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate all the new people coming on here and commenting. And I've gotten a lot of messages on my Instagram page on how helpful this channel is. So I'm so happy about that, you guys, because this is what I'm here for. I'm just like you. I'm no different from you. We're all just trying to live on this planet to become free. So this channel is about being free. Yes, it's called Free Lady. I'm a lady. I got a necklace that says lady. But in reality, it's really about being a free human. It's really trying to be on that quest. We're going to be on that quest to becoming absolutely free. So on today's episode 8, can you believe it, guys? It's episode 8. And what I'm going to talk about is learning how to say yes. It's really, really important. But of course, we're going to start out with 3 things that we're grateful for. I am so grateful for living in the state of Colorado. Its beauty is undeniable. It is so gorgeous. I am so thankful for having the ability to hike and just take it all of nature in. I am also grateful for my family. And with that said, I'm talking about like my best friend that just moved here and her husband and my family. We have all come one family. It was just like, it just meshed like instantly. And we've gone camping together a couple times now. We all hang out together. And it's just such a beautiful thing when people come together naturally and they know that they can love on another, we have each other's backs, and we're immediately part of the family. So it is just so cool. And this is what brought me to this episode today, is because like before I went camping this past weekend, I just got back from camping today, and it was such a wonderful experience. We camped at Mueller State Park here in Colorado. I'm telling you, if you guys have never camped there, it is so magical. There's so much hiking. There's so much beauty. It's just gorgeous. And they've done such an excellent job. And before I went on this camping trip, I was starting to feel a little guilty. Like I should be working because I had a big trip coming up in September and I've been gone, but I've been working a lot. So every time that I am gone, I make up days on Saturdays. I work Monday through Friday. I work Saturdays. But I was just feeling really guilty. Like maybe I shouldn't go on this camping trip. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And with that said, when I was just staring out into the mountains this weekend, it was raining. I saw a double rainbow and it was just like, yes, this is the moment right here, right? And we go through life a lot not saying yes to things. Y'all feel me on this, right? I used to say no to a lot of things. I didn't have enough money, or I needed to work, or whatever excuse I came up with. We all have these moments where we make excuses to not do something and not say yes. So let me give you an example. And it's a pretty simple example. Like we live this life, right? Now, as you get older, the time goes by so fast. When we're younger, we're always told like, the more older you get, the faster life goes. And it is true, guys. I'm only gonna be 40 this November. I feel like time is flying. And it definitely flies even faster when you live in the seasons. Like here in Colorado, our summers are short. In California, summers go on forever. So you really are super grateful for the time that you spend with your summer and your fall and your winter and your spring. And it's just a beautiful thing, but life goes by so fast. I get anxiety about it. Do you? I get such anxiety about how time goes by so fast. And I'm like, what have I not done yet? I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. And it's not work related. It's traveling, it's camping, it's going on excursions like whitewater rafting, stuff like that. And if we continue to say no to these things, to these opportunities for life experiences, they're going to keep passing you by, and you're going to wake up someday and you're going to be like 80, 85, 90. I don't know how old you're going to live. But are you going to get to that age and be like, dang, I wish I would have gone whitewater rafting when I was 45 years old. I wish I would have went camping. I wish I would have traveled Europe by myself or with family and friends. Like, I wish. Do you see what happens there? Like, we're so hungry to make money in this country, and you should be. You absolutely should be. I am very hungry. I'm very determined, because I want it all. And there's no giving up on that, because that's what's becoming free, right? You're unbreaking the chains around you of your job, okay? Of maybe something that's holding you back. Maybe it's money. I'm not sure. But if you're not having life experiences and you're saying no to things, you are never going to be filling your cup. You are never going to experience the experiences of life that are right in your backyard. If you don't have a lot of money, go camping. It is very cheap. You know what I do? I camp out of my car. Yes, ma'am. I camp out of my car. I figured it out. So if my family goes camping, they have extra space, I just pull up right next to them, or I buy a space, and all I have to do is take off work and buy food. That's pretty cheap, right? And what happens when you go on these beautiful experiences, if that's something that you're into, it refills your cup. It gets you connected with the people that you go with, and you share stories and you share life, and maybe you even share your goals. I know my best friend and I, we were on our camping trip this weekend with my family, and we were talking about relationships, because I was talking about episode 7 and the challenge, the 5 dating challenges. And she was like, well, what's your top 5 things that you really want characteristically in a man? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing my vision board. I'm going to be, totally writing everything down this week. That's my goal. And I started to already, but I haven't finished it yet. And I was like caught off guard, but then I was like, wait, Brittany, you just talked about this. You just wrote some of the stuff down. And I shared those things with her, and she got to be like, wow, that's really cool. And I got to share, what I talked about on my last episode. And those moments, you guys, they're priceless. They are priceless. And what's also great about camping is that when we go camping, we have I have my family, we have their friends, we all come together for dinner or games or whatever. But we also get to venture out on our own. We did so much hiking this weekend. It was so incredible. But these are the experiences that I have for myself because I am saying yes. I didn't used to say yes. I still haven't traveled enough, of course. I still haven't done, experiences enough, but I am. So let me also tell you, if you can't afford something and you put it on a credit card and you can't afford the credit card payment, do not go. Do something else that's more affordable. Do something that's like a day excursion. You can go whitewater rafting here in Colorado for $100. That's something that I would like to do. That's something actually I've been asked about later on this month, but I already have clients on this Saturday, and I'm going on a trip on a huge week trip in September. And I'm like, you know what? I do have to say no to that because I know I can still make that happen because I live in Colorado. So you have to also be smart about it, but you don't want to make excuses like, I think my friends are going to be mad, or my family's going to be mad, or I don't have enough money, or my clients are going to be mad if I'm not working. No. Don't make those kinds of excuses. Say yes. The more you say yes, the more confident you are. I know, weird, right? It's true. The more confident you are in your life. And let me tell you why. It's because you know that you have the ability to say yes. You have the ability to say yes. Yes, I can. So if you are constantly saying no, then everything in your life, you probably make a lot more excuses for everything else, working out, meal prepping, praying, whatever that may be to you. But when you say yes more, you learn that you get your cup refilled and you actually become a better person. You become better at your job. You are able to learn how to give back more. You learn how to love more, because these experiences make you love life. Why are you working like a freaking rat in a kennel? You know what I mean? Or rat in a cage, whatever. Why are you constantly working for that? Just like, oh, I'll do all this stuff when I retire. No, do it now. Do it now. I promise you, you will be so thankful that you're like, heck yeah, I said yes. So after this camping trip, this was one of the best camping trips I've ever been on. And I almost felt too guilty to go. I mean, I was going to go because I needed it. I was getting a little burnt out and I know I needed this. And it was my first time camping at Mueller, so I had no idea what to expect. And you felt like you're in God's country. It was so magical and so beautiful. And I'm so glad I said yes to that experience. I'm so glad. And I'm also glad that I have the ability to pick up an extra shift and work 6 days in a row to make up for those days. You know, I don't get paid vacation as a hairdresser. If you get paid vacation, freaking take advantage. Take advantage. Go somewhere. Do something. There's so many different things. There's lots of expensive things like expensive trips, you know, but you can do things that are affordable, like day excursions, camping, backpacking, doing a road trip. Road trips are great, you know, depending on the gas price. That's a whole nother question, but gas prices are down right now, so take a road trip. Invite your friends to come out and visit you. You know, there's so many experiences that we have right in our backyard that we don't take advantage of. You guys, like, I did my first road trip in 2020 because I had the time. I was so glad I did. I was like, the whole country is your backyard. You can get so many into so many places in actually a short amount of time, you know, because every hour you're driving through a new place that you've never seen, or have never driven through, maybe because you're flying. Doing that kind of thing definitely opens your eyes that life is so short and life is so beautiful. So with that said, I hope you understand, you know, what I am saying of saying yes. A lot of us say no. A lot of us make excuses. Why are you making excuses? Like, I want you to sit down and maybe journal it out, say it out loud to a friend, say it out loud to yourself in the mirror. Why do you make excuses of saying no? Why are you holding back with the one life that you have? The one life that's going to fly like this. Make the best of it. And when you unchain yourself from saying no, you're becoming a free human being. You're becoming free. You're learning to let go. You're learning to say yes to life and all that comes with it. Fulfill your life with love and experiences. Fulfill your life with experiences with your friends, by yourself, with your family. It's so important to say yes to life. With that also said, you know, I'm going to talk about saying no for a second. Okay. There are times when we don't say no enough, you know, like we take on too much work because we want that money. Yes, we do want that money. But if you constantly say yes to work, where's life? Learn how to say no. It's okay to say no. You know, it's okay to say, no, you know what? I already have these days off. This is for me. I'm taking it for me. Learn how to say no. And it's okay. You know why? Because it's your life. So if you're working hard and you're doing everything that you can to better your life, you know how to say no. You know how to say yes. Have the confidence. It's a beautiful thing when you learn how to say yes, when you learn how to say no. Okay. No, that's not for me. And you know what? That's okay. Yes, that is for me. And you know what? That is totally okay. You see what I'm saying? Do it for you. And this always goes back on being true to yourself. You know, if you're true to yourself, you learn how to say yes and yes even more. You learn how to say no in the best ways possible for your life. So this week, what I want you guys to work on, if there are things coming up in your life that you want to do, say yes. If there are things coming up in your life that you're like really unsure of, but you said yes, take it back. Say no. You do not have to feel guilty about anything that you say no to that you're not comfortable with. Okay? Like, you shouldn't feel guilty because it's your life. You should be happy with your choices, you know? And the choice that you say no to an experience, are you going to feel guilty about that and wish you would have gone? Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah. Fill your cup. Say yes. Okay? If you have any questions about that, you want to talk to me more about that, please feel free, because I used to say no to like, oh, I was scared, or I didn't have enough money, or I didn't have the right equipment. Make it happen. Call someone. Hey, do you have a snowboard I can borrow? Okay, thank you. You know? So that's an example. Make it happen. Move. Life is about moving. If you stay stagnant, things won't happen. Move. Always move. And those also come with your words of saying yes and no. I hope you like this little episode I made today. I'm going to go take a shower because thankfully at these campsites there's beautiful showers, but they were kind of cold. So I'm very excited to take a warm shower. So there's the fourth thing that I am thankful for. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for being on this journey of becoming a free human. We are in this together, so let's share more. I'm really excited about next week's episode. I am actually going to have my first guest on here, so look forward to that, and I can't wait to share another person's story with you. Take care. Happy Monday. I love you guys.